Hi guys, welcome back to Canvas Conversations. Today I'm joined by LFA Featherweight Youssef Zalal, who will be fighting at LFA 65 May 3rd in Vail, Colorado. Youssef, what's going on, my man?
Nothing, man. Just resting today. It's kind of just making it a chill day today and get ready for sparring.
Things are a little bit different now since our last interview. I see you all the time now.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, it's kind of like normal now. I'm like, oh, I'm talking to you. Or I see you either today or tomorrow. So it's like, it's brand new, but it's been fun, man. It's been awesome having you guys.
Well, we appreciate you having us. When we first saw each other was when I first moved out to Denver at UFC Denver, and you were cornering your teammate Devonte Smith. Tell me a little bit about that experience.
Man, it was a lot to take. It was like UFC big stage, and it's the 25th anniversary they had and all that. So that was awesome to see. And we had three people fight, but I only cornered one, Devontae. But that was an awesome experience, man. I would never forget that experience. So it really motivated me more to do a lot of things, and see how it is and see how the big leagues do it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, were you kind of trying to internalize some of that stuff while you're going through some of the protocol that Devonte was going through, just kind of feeling that process out for hopefully when you're going through the same process?
100%. Yeah. I mean, I see, and like you got to see how it's politics. It's the big leagues. You gotta get your friends right. You gotta get all this and that. So I would definitely was hanging out with everybody, seeing what everybody's doing, and see how the game works.
So, any big takeaways from that experience for you?
Man, it's like it's crazy how like they can promote you so quick when you're that good and like a bit like kind of like a star. They see you can be a star and stuff like that. So that's very big eye opening. So I kind of seen it and I'm like, well, wow, okay, I see how you guys do it.
Do you think the Moroccan Devil could be a star in the UFC?
Yes, sir, 100%.
So what do you think sets you apart from all these other fighters? I mean, there's guys like kind of like, I don't know if you've seen Colby Covington. He's got his own kind of thing he does. I mean, obviously Connor kind of created the whole idea of creating a persona as a fighter. So, I mean, what sets you apart from other fighters?
Man, like you said, like I am just I'm a hardworking guy. It's like come in, work hard, and just go out there and do my thing, and then some crazy part of me comes out after the fight, but or the interviews, maybe I don't know. It's like I'm more of a. It's kind of like I love having fun, I love smiling, I love having fun, even when I'm fighting. It is, it's fun to me. You know what I mean? And what set me apart from all these guys is just I'm just not. You don't. It's like I'm different. Like everybody can say they're different, but it's more of like I know I like to have fun. I love having fun, especially when it comes to fighting. That's the biggest thing that set me apart from all these guys.
A happy fighter is a dangerous fighter. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you got to enjoy your job if you're fighting, right?
Yeah, 100%, 100%, and that's why I mean I love teaching. I love playing around with these guys and kind of just goofing around a little bit. I'm just like they said, I'm just still having fun with my job. Like it's like a little kid, but whatever. If you go out there, it's not gonna be a little kid no more. But it's still in the end of the day, it's like I'm enjoying it more than you. I'll tell you that. So it's kind of like that's what I deal with as my opponent. Is like I don't care if you win or learn. It's still fun for me. I'm still doing this, and I will still do this until I get what I want and my goals.
Your last bout out, you suffered your first professional loss. Uh, what kind of impact did that have on you?
Man, he just I feel like he just got it really got the devil out of me now. I'll tell you that. I was like I cannot wait to get back in there, man. It's been a long days from since January. I'll tell you that because I was supposed to be fighting Nebraska
Mm.
on March. That didn't happen, so I'm like I am itching to get back in there. But I'm showing something that I really wanted to show in a while, and I feel like that learning experience that I got, it's that one that set me up to the next thing.
I like the way you kind of categorize that in your mind as just a learning experience.
Oh yeah, it's I mean, But like all the guys I talked to, oh, you won, you this and that. And I'm like, for me, I did not win. It was an okay performance. It was not the best meet out there. It really wasn't. I mean, I got comfortable in a lot of things, and I should not be comfortable in some areas. It's like it's a fight. It's in the end of the day, it's a fight. If you're comfortable with striking, fine, keep striking, but don't get too comfortable in something that it's the other person's best thing that he wants to do or to win the fight. So it's an eye opening. I'll tell you that. And my IQ is just got a lot higher, and I got more dangerous.
Mm. You've got Matt Jones coming up at LFA 65. How have you been visualizing this bout going?
I don't know, man. I was like, I'm interested about this fight. I'm very excited this fight. All my interviews have said the same thing, man. He's very. I feel like he's kind of like it's almost like well-rounded, but it's like I know I've seen some holes. I know his holes. I've seen the holes, but at the end of the day, I'm just excited to get back in there, man. I am pumped to get back in there. I was like exactly last year, May 4th, I fought in there, and again they switch an opponent on me and all of that and that. But this time they didn't switch an opponent, so it was like all set and go. So, but I mean, it's I've been laser focused in this camp. I'm working on my striking, my jiu-jitsu, my boxing, my wrestling, all that stuff. I've been training with Joe Warren. I've been training with all these guys, so I'm ready for whatever that guy brings.
So, since this card's in Vail, Colorado, do you consider this a hometown fight?
I mean, yeah. I mean, like it's not like the last fight. I mean, last fight was like definitely the hometown because with the ticket sales and all that. But nobody wants to drive 2 hours and all that. But I mean, all the fans and all the stuff they will watch it, on AXS TV and all that, and support all their fighters and go behind them.
I guess the reason why I was asking is more or less because, well, you're from Morocco, which is your true home, right? So I was just kind of curious,
Yeah.
like where a hometown or a fight in Colorado ranks in your mind.
Oh, Colorado is definitely a hometown. I've been here 11 years. It's a long way from home. I'll tell you that. But again, I've been here 11 years. I've been loving every year of it. Every year gets better. And then all my fights have been in Colorado except one fight. So I mean, I consider this home, and I consider this as my territory, I should say.
When was the last time you were in Morocco?
11 years ago.
Whoa. You haven't been
Yeah.
since you came out here, you haven't been home.
No, no, never. So we're shooting for August, but we shooting for August. Me and my wife to go there.
You and Kat, right?
Yeah,
Okay. And this will be the first time in 11 years. Wow. What's kept
11
you
years.
what's taken you so long to get back home?
Well, I had to deal with the immigration stuff and all that, and then there's the bit. I'm trying to make it a big surprise for my mom to go in the UFC before I get there. So that's my biggest goal right now.
So you want to get into the UFC before you go see your mom.
Yes.
So this fight coming up could mean a lot then.
It already means a lot. It's been meaning a lot for me since the next day off after I lost.
Of course. Yeah, right. So how often do you keep in touch with your mom, and what does she think of you as a fighter being a career?
Oh man, we talk every day. It's every day she sends me a voice message, or we call or Skype and all that. But it's like she just wants her son. That's all she wants. A healthy son, nothing wrong with the son. And that's it. She really doesn't care about fighting. She doesn't care about none of that. She supports me to the fullest. She's from across the country, and she still supports me. But and then she doesn't watch me fight. She just calls me win or loss. She calls me like, yo, hope you're doing well. We'll go on to the next one. That's all it is. Even when we win, it's the same thing.
You've obviously got a few teammates on the card with you. How do you enjoy that experience having, sharing the card with some of your teammates?
Man, that was crazy. Last fight that I fought, we had 8 teammates total. So that was Yeah, that was a little different for me. I never seen that. To be honest, I really don't like fighting with teammates. I get more nervous than anything watching them than getting ready for myself. To be honest, like I was more nervous watching all those guys last fight than for my fight. That's how crazy it was. And I was like, this is too much for me. I was like, oh my god. But last year exactly, we had like four teammates, and I think we have four teammates this fight as well, or five, I think. And it's a stacked card. I'll tell you that. It's like I mean you have Mini Hunt, Brandon, and Shrew, and then we have an amateur Carmen. So I mean I am pumped for that. I was like all these guys, man, has been pushing each other. We've seen each other the whole camp, just pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. So that was awesome, man. I can't wait to share the locker rooms and the cage with those guys.
Yeah, since I've been able to be in the room, it seems like you guys have such a good team bond there at Factory X. It's fun to see.
Yeah, man, it's definitely like I said. We want to keep it as family as possible. It's like you're not here just to train. You're here to have fun. And you're here to get ready for something like everybody else. Everybody has the same goal, even bigger goals. It's not. It's almost like like you almost want to be that guy, and you want to always push and push and push and push to get to that guy's level. And that's what's pretty fun about that.
Of course, right. So I know you're kind of a sports fan, man. Have you been checking out the Denver Nuggets and the Colorado Avalanche lately? Have you seen them?
No, but I'm hearing they're doing the best they ever did in years. So
Yeah, yeah. I mean the
I know
that
the Avalanche passed to the second game, innit?
yeah, they're in the second round. They're playing. They start game one against the Sharks tonight. So uh,
Oh wow.
yeah, and then the Nuggets play game seven tomorrow night, and it'll be the deciding one. So if they win, they'll move on to the second round. So it's a big game.
I know. It's that time for Colorado to come out a little bit this time and come out and shine a little bit, just like the sun is shining on us right now.
There you go. Right. Well, my man, before I let you go, if you have anybody you want to thank, the floor is all yours.
Thank you for having me, man. I appreciate it again. It means a lot to me, and for you guys' continued support. I appreciate it. I'd like to thank my team, Factory X. They've been, it's. I feel like it's the best gym in the world. I would not choose any other gym beside that. It's the best of the best. I love to. I want to thank my wife, Kat. She's been very, very, very supportive of this camp, man. I can't, oof, man, I can't even thank her much. I was like, I come in home, beat it and all that, and she's really take care of me, like even the little bruises and all injuries, small injuries and all that. She took care of it, man, and the food and all that. So we can't thank her enough. And I want to shout out to all my sponsors, man. They really helped me for this camp and to get back in there.
Of course, guys. Friday, May 3rd, head up to Vail if you're in Colorado, or tune in to AXS TV to watch your man Youssef Zalal take on Matt Jones. Thanks a lot, Youssef. I appreciate your time, brother.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it, man.